So here's the thing that I think a lot of people who don't quite understand the scientific method as it actually applies to experimental science get. Newtonian physics is still right. Newtonian physics gave us a model of the universe. For the things we observed, Newtonian physics was true. When we saw something that contradicted Newtonian physics, we didn't get rid of it. Anything that we made, any new model of the universe, had to be built off of Newtonian physics. So, all the equations of relativity, which, by the way, were not just designed by Einstein. Like I said, the great man myth is a myth. It was done by a team. All the equations for relativity are designed in such a way that all observations made via Newtonian physics still hold true. So basically, Newtonian physics was evolved upon, expanded, not overturned. If we find a better model of the universe than relativity, which we might, especially if we find quantum gravity, then all the observations made using relativity have to continue to be true in that new model. Which is why it is highly unlikely that suddenly we are going to figure out that we can move faster than light. Because, look at this. Newtonian physics gave us a model of gravity, right? That would kind of be like saying, well, now we have relativity, so gravity, as explained by Newtonian physics, no longer works. So we don't have to be held down on the Earth, and we could jump up and float, and everything's great. But I mean, obviously that's not true. Gravity. That's because gravity, as described by Newtonian physics, was true. We just expanded our knowledge of it when we got relativity. We didn't overturn it. Similarly, our knowledge of the way space and time works with relativity isn't going to be overturned in the future. If anything, it will be expanded. And that means all the observations we have right now still have to hold true. If it did in fact come out that big C, the speed of causality, the speed of light in a vacuum, was not the cosmic speed limit, then we would have to rethink almost all of our physics. Not just modern physics either, physics going back almost a century. And that is unlikely to happen.